I'm Luana Rubin from eQuilter.com, and I'm here at the DAR Museum with Alden O'Brien. And we are here in the space that will host the quilt exhibit in a few months.
That's right.
I wonder if you could tell us about the space and about this dress.
Well, currently through the end of August, we have a wonderful and fun exhibit about technology in the home called Creating the Ideal Home. And we have wonderful things like early 20th century toasters and vacuum cleaners and a 1939 television and all kinds of things like that. As part of the exhibit, we have this Downton Abbey era bride representing the fact that many of these appliances were given as wedding presents, but we also have a Downton Abbey themed tour we're giving throughout the summer. So here she is looking very much like the bride in that popular television series, this 1921 wedding dress in our collection. So we've brought her out for that.
That's great. And I'm just going to mention that I have an article that I wrote in the upcoming Downton Abbey sewing
magazine.
So
I understand. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, so we're all on the same Downton Abbey page.
Well, and why not? It's so much fun.
It is. But we're also going to look at the quilts that you have on exhibit right now in this space.
Let's do that.
Well, this is a beautiful quilt. I'd love to hear about this one.
This quilt is wonderful because it's a very early example of using machine quilting. And of course, nowadays, people put a premium on the handwork. But this lady was extremely proud to say, I have one of these newfangled sewing machines, and I'm going to show off what it can do. So you can see this half-inch grid of machine quilting. You'd be crazy to try to do it by hand, but she was basically showing off that she had one of these new machines. And the family history came saying this was the first sewing machine in Texas. Well, it may not have been the very first, but at least it was the first in her community, apparently, and she was very happy to do it. It's also got some wonderful stuffed work and detailing on the baskets where she's outlined the print that is a basket weave print, and it gives it some depth and makes it really kind of look like a woven basket. So this is really quite a wonderful quilt in a lot of ways.
And what year was this quilt made?
This quilt was made right about 1850, and she had come from another state to Texas in the hopes that her husband's health would improve, and sadly he did die not long afterwards, and then she stayed in Texas, and this came down to us through the family, as so many of our quilts do.
Right. Well, I see you have several quilts on display here. What is this all about?
Well, we have 8 quilt racks, which are always here, no matter what is in the rest of the gallery. When the gallery is open with an exhibit, which is most of the year, we have 6 to 8 quilts up, and we have the 2 white work cases, which can be backlit, if that's the best way to show the white work embroidery or quilting. And then we have these pull-out racks. And so no matter when you come, regardless of whether there's a whole quilt exhibit, you will be able to see up to 8 quilts in the gallery.
Wow, that's great. Well, thank you so much for giving us a little tour of your exhibit space, and I hope that you guys can come and check it out sometime soon also.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.